Hey guys, CalderTF2 here, back at it again with another video, and today we're doing something different. I want to show you guys my backpack and also my loadouts. However, before we do that, as you can see, I have two of the summer 2024 cosmetic cases. I have not unboxed any of these yet, so I am going to go ahead and unbox these right now. Let's see what we get. Pathfinder, alright, and we got decal tool. That's actually pretty neat because if I'm correct, you need one of these. I don't have any eligible items to use with this tool. I might not even have a conscientious objector to use it with, but that's not important at the moment. We have a second case here, so let's see what we get. I hope it's not the same thing. An Air of Debonair. That's a pretty neat paint. I mean, it's of course one of the team color ones, so it changes both aspects. And we got the Invisible Flame. I believe this is like the pyro cosmetic. Not going to show that off only because this is a backpack tour, of course. So I'm just going to go through each page. You know, there's only 10 of them, so it's not going to be too long. And then after that, I will show off my loadouts. So let me actually go ahead and sort by type real quick. So at the top here, we just have some scrap. We have a Festivizer, a Secret Saxton, and a whole bunch of cases. You know, I bought like a ton of winter 2022 cosmetic cases. I believe that's what gave me my first unusual, which I will be showing off, I guess, in just a bit because it will show up eventually in here, but. Next, we have some war paints. We have we have 3 reds, 2 of them being Sky Stallion, and 1 of them being a Starlight Serenity. Hold on, let me just see what that's all about. Oh, I found another one. Okay. Well, that's just perfect. Maybe I will go ahead and buy another key or two, and maybe just unbox like one of these. But yeah, we have those. We have a couple like steel brushed in different qualities. A lot of the summer 2023 ones. I'm only missing one from this collection, being the Deadly Dragon, and then I have 2 of these Smithmas sweater war paints that they give out each year during Smithmas. I just haven't used them yet because I'm not sure what to use them on, to be honest. So going in, we have some more war paints. A lot of team serviced ones. 3 fact new ones, but I don't have any strange ones, which kind of stinks. I would really like some strange factory news for the team serviced. I really like this war paint, especially with I'll just show it off real quick on the airstrike, for example. Looks really neat, and if I did get a strange one, it would probably go on something like the airstrike. Let me just see what it would look like on the that's the medigun. I want the minigun. I kind of wish the drum down here changed colors, but yeah, so we have that. We have some noisemakers, competitive matchmaking beta pass. We have unfilled fancy spellbook. You know, I'm never going to be able to use that, but then we have some strange parts, gargoyle, description and name tags, other tools such as decal tool and gift wrap, gift pulse, and some paints. Paint's gone to the second page. Then we have some strange count transfer tools, and here is the unusual taunt I was talking about, the fist bump with the boundless blizzard effect. It's very cool. I am very happy to have unboxed it. I got the director's vision, of course. Got a Rancho Relaxo that I had traded for at some point. Some tour duty tickets, dueling minigame, power up canteen. Now we're just going to be getting into like the weapons and stuff, and I don't have anything like too special other than apparently 4 extinguishers. I'm not sure when that happened, but strange candy cane, dragon slayers, dragon fury. Always fun to use that in like MVM. I have my strange flamethrower with over 3,000 kills. Strange detonator with not as many, only 14 kills. Strange Gerati with, I didn't even know I had that many people soaked. 661. That's quite a bit, to be honest. That's a lot more than I thought. Got a strange bot killer knife, only 4 kills. I've eaten this. Uh, I forgot. I named this Better Than Sandwich because I love the Dolocus bar. I think it's a very fun item to use, but I've eaten this over 300 times. So the next page should have some more weapons. Haven't found one of my favorites yet, I don't believe. Yeah, I'm not seeing it quite yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be on one of the next couple pages. But got a strange medigun. I don't really, use medic all too much, but strange Natasha and a strange bot killer minigun. Got a strange sticky bomb launcher. I don't really play a ton of like Demo Man, so of course I only have like 9 kills on it. And even when I do, I feel like I'm mostly just using the sticky jumper anyway. So yeah, I have the secretly serviced war paint, strange rocket launcher, also festivized. It has, I believe that is 89 kills at the moment. So this was what I was using like during those live streams where I was trying to learn soldier, and we got the funny market garden clip with that. We also have a festivized gift wrap family business. I just really like how the gift wrap warpaint looks, especially on this one with Facto. And of course, I also festivized it because it's a festive item. Going on to the next page, we have a we have the plaid pot shotter Mark II shotgun. I believe I also have a pistol. We might have passed that up already. Hold on, that was not the right page to go to. That's a spoilers, but yeah. So here's the pistol. I just kind of had like a whole loadout with it, but here's the strange neon annihilator. I love using this weapon, especially on like 2-4. And now with the gas passer, it like actually is kind of more useful. So that's especially really neat. Have a strange conch and a strange gold bot killer Mark II wrench. Now we're getting into some of the cosmetics. You'll see like which ones are equipped and which ones are not. So yeah, not really anything like too special. Yeah, I got some pretty cool stuff that I've like crafted and whatnot. I kind of forgot that the gunboats kind of go along with the, I guess just all the boot weapons go along with like the cosmetics. Didn't actually know that before, so that's actually kind of neat. Got a camera beard, which means I'm like I think 2 steps away from having like the was it the observer spy cosmetic set. Well, I guess it's not really a set, it's more of like a fan made thing. I have a couple stranges as well, such as a strange cold-blooded coat, strange tacky heavy heating, and a strange SAR platinum and wise whiskers. Oh yeah, and also a strange lumber cap. I didn't actually know I had this, but I do like the SAR platinum. It's a very cool coat. It's of course a JoJo reference. Got the some other things. I painted this face full of festive green. Kind of a weird choice, but I have a couple All Fathers as well. Of course, this is the gifts given, like strange. So the more gifts you give, the bigger like the heart gets in this. Moving on, we have my first and only unusual cosmetic, but we will see that a bit later, as well as some of my other like favorite cosmetics, such as this genuine bonk helm that I got from of course you guys can't see it because I don't have like a face cam or anything, but the NECA scout figure came with the code for this. I got that at like a Target. It was like super hidden in like the back too, so that was actually a really neat find. I guess I do also have like the World Traveler's hat, but that's not really doesn't really count all too much. I only have it for like landfall as well, so it's not really getting used all too often because I feel like that map barely ever comes up whenever I play casual. A couple other notable cosmetics, I suppose, would be the I used the Officer's Ushanka for quite a bit before I got the Starboard Crusader. So that was a very important one. I have the Head of Defense. I'm sure we'll see that later with like my NG loadout, of course. The brass bucket, like I mentioned in a stream, I do actually have a bucket that is decently close to this in real life. But it really needs like some polish or something because man, I have not been treating it as well as I could. So yeah, I don't believe there's anything else to note other than of course just some of the like free hats, like the full head of steam, and any like Halloween cosmetics. So was that the right one? Yeah. Okay. So moving on to the last page, we just have some more cosmetics. We have the Pyrovision goggles, and I think I actually passed it up before, but like an idiot, I deleted my Ghastly Gibbous at some point. So I had to buy a Ghastly, Ghastlerist, Ghastly. Whew. I'm not even. It's a gibbous. It's a gibbous. So it looks like the Ghastly Gibbous with one of the styles. So if you go to, maybe you can't inspect the different styles in that menu, but I'm sure I'll show that off in just a little bit. But yeah, last page, just some more stuff, different, I guess like shields and whatnot. So yeah, nothing really of note over here. I do really like this bigger man on campus though, so I might use that if I ever do like a fat scout gimmick, but I don't know. I'm not really good with the shotgun, so. But now we're going to move into my loadouts, and I'm going to show off my primary loadout for each class. I'm sure some of them I do have like secondary ones, probably for just like MVM and stuff, but I'm only going to be showing off the primary ones. So for Scout, typically I use the Soda Popper, the Mad Milk, and the Frying Pan. Typically I can just switch this out with any stock melee, my bad. But with that I kind of have like I don't know. I just really like how these three cosmetics look together. So I have the virtual viewfinder, the flapjack, which I actually crafted, which was really neat, and then the genuine bonk helm, like I had mentioned before. Moving right along onto soldier, I have of course the strange rocket launcher, the strange conch, and just the market gardener. And with that, I have the trench warfarer, the virtual viewfinder yet again, and the unusual wanderer's wool with the frosty flavors unusual effect. And of course that looks really neat. And if we go head to the second menu, I can show off the taunt along with it, which they also just kind of go along together, which is really neat. But yeah, I really like this loadout. Moving on to Pyro, I have used this for, I guess, ever since this Blue Moon came out. But it's the Burning Question, the Apparitions aspect, and the Hot Case. I guess my idea with this was kind of like it's a ghost detective loadout. And right now I'm just using the Dragon Slayer, Dragon Fury, the Gas Passer, and then the Neon Annihilator. I'm pretty sure I was actually playing MVM whenever I put this together, but I feel like this would also just be pretty fun and like casual as well. Moving on to Demo Man. Demo Man, I haven't really found out like a loadout that works for me in terms of both cosmetics and my weapons. So for now, I'm just using the Iron Bomber, the Sticky Jumper, and the Frying Pan. And to go along with that, I have the Slumber Slacks, the Nightcap, and the Glasgow Bankroll. These, of course, go together pretty well. But then I thought this just kind of looked funny along with it. So, I don't know. Maybe sleeping on the job or something. But, yeah, that's my demo loadout. I'm sure I do have, like, some other cosmetics I could put on here. But, not too worried about it at the moment. You know, I don't really even play demo anyways, so. Moving on to heavy though, of course I have the Star Platinum, the Starboard Crusader for the JoJo loadout, and then the Virtual Viewfinder just because, once again, I like how it looks, but of course I do have stuff like the Cuban Bristle Crisis and the Allfather if I wanted to change that. Do of course also have like some other miscellaneous items such as the Security Shades, you know, if I wanted to do that, but I like how these three look together, so it's kind of my go-to. And of course, like I said before, I have the Silver Bot Killer Minigun Mark II, I have the Better Than Sandwich, and I have the Holiday Punch. Moving on to Engineer, we have the Wise Whiskers and Strange, the Sightliner, and the Head of Defense. Essentially, this is just kind of like he has like the sentry face. I much prefer the Enforcer over the Protector one. I don't know, those little white squares really like add to it. Some other ones that I have used would be like the I used to wear the, where is it at? The do I still have it? Ah, there it is. The Hot Rod. I used to wear the Hot Rod quite a bit. And then that I would pair with like the face full of Festive, but of course I'm using the Wise Whiskers at the moment. So this is kind of like what that would look like before I had painted this, but that's kind of the loadout I went with. If I can find the items I had before, that would be nice. Then the Head of Defense. Then I just use the stock shotgun. I have a specialized kill streak camper with Team Shine, and then a Bot Killer Wrench Mark II in gold. Yeah, I mean, not too much going on here. Actually, I use the Thompson. Let's be real. If you guys know me, you know that I use the Thompson because it is a funny weapon. For medic though, I use the actually I typically use the Overdose. Weirdly enough, but use the Overdose. I just have the stock medigun and then the Uber Saw. Then along with that, I have the Mercs Muffler, the Puff Practitioner, and then the Cold Front Commander. I like how these two look together. You know, it's a very, I guess he's ready for the heavy winter storm, and then of course you know you gotta have the scarf with that. But the cozy cover up doesn't look like as good. The Mercs Muffler kind of hides the clipping a bit better. If I can like show it off here, it doesn't clip like as much as the cozy cover up does, but it does still clip quite a bit. Onto Sniper though, which is one of my least played classes definitely, but I have the Machina, Cleaner's Carbine, and the Bushwhacker. This is kind of the same idea as like the medic, where he's ready for like the winter. So I have a Brotherhood of Arms that I crafted myself, have a cozy cover up, and then I have the Rugged Rags. I really like how the Rugged Rags look. But before this, I was using the Dread Riding Hood quite a bit, but I don't know. I kind of moved away from that. Something more, I guess, normal looking. So I think this looks pretty cool. And I use the Machina because I can't aim. I use the Cleaner's Carbine because it pairs well with the Bushwhacker. And then on to definitely my least played class of all of them, the Spy. I suck at Spy. I don't know how to get into Spy. But in case I ever get into Spy, I have the Diamondback, a Silver Bot Killer Mark II knife, and the Cloak and Dagger. I know Cloak and Dagger isn't exactly like the best watch, but I mean, I just kind of like how it looks. If I had a Quackenbert, I would be using that definitely. Once again, it's got a very similar theme to the other support classes. I'm just now noticing it's very cozy loadout. So I have the Covert Covers, the Strange Cold-Blooded Coat, and the Rose Call Roll. I hope I pronounced that correctly, but yeah, I mean, especially with the fist bump, you know, very I guess cool looking loadout, pun intended. But yeah, that's what I wear on my Spy. So yeah, I mean, I'm level 63 at this point. You know, I still plan to play more eventually. I would like to get back into streaming this game once I have the time. Maybe once I complete Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga completely, I will move on, or I guess I will move back to TF2. But yeah, I mean, that's all my items. That's all my loadouts. I am going to cut the video here just so that way I don't show like. Actually, hold on. Should be able to hopefully, if I go to the shop real quick, I'm going to buy one of these, and then let's see, I'm trying to think like what war paint cases I have. Yeah, we'll just go with actually, hold on, What war paint cases do I have? Winter 2019 or winter 2020. Winter 2019 or winter 2020. Man. You know what? All right, you know what? Let's go with the winter 2021. So, just gonna oh wait, I already added that to the thing, to the cart. So now I just need a winter 2020 war paint key. I'm gonna go to checkout. I'm going to see what this pulls up. Okay, so it just shows that, which means I can just go ahead and do this without accidentally showing like any of my bank info, thankfully. Going to go ahead and just purchase that. Return to transaction. Authorize. Alright, so we have 2 more keys. So now we can just go ahead and I guess open up 2 more cases for you guys before I end this video. Let's go with the war paint one first. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go with 5. Let's go with 5. Why not? I still have yet to get an unusual war paint, so let's. I guess that's not today though. Glacial Glaze though doesn't look too bad, honestly. I mean, if it was in fact new, I'm sure it would actually look pretty decent, but Battle Scarred, not really the greatest. But then we have this last summer 2024 case. You know, let's see what we get. Only 1 item this time. We got the Justice Johns. I do believe this goes with the other soldier. I forgot I had some other loadouts for this guy. But let's go to this one. We'll just check out what that looks like. So we actually don't have to. So it's the Pathfinder and then the Justice Johns. Yeah, I mean that looks definitely looks pretty interesting. Okay, so it's either camo or not camo. And then I'm guessing this is either, sorry, the Pathfinder, I'm assuming, is either Hawaiian or not Hawaiian. Yeah, but I mean, of course we're going to go with the Hawaiian. But I do believe that is going to be it. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.